Hi, I'm Ulla Einstein.
And
I'm Ulla Einstein,
And I'm Douglas Turner.
and we're here from Express It
Forward.
We never got a chance to introduce ourselves, or we didn't take the time to, and I just wanted to introduce myself as a visual artist and creativity coach based in New York City. And my collaborator here is
Douglas Turner. I'm a writer and cultural observer also here in New York City.
Perfectionism is not a standard. Perfectionism is an obstacle. What does perfectionism look like for you? And when does it arise for you?
Perfectionism is an obstacle. It creates roadblocks to your creativity. It says stop more often than it will ever say go. And when it arises, definitely from the get-go of an idea, perfectionism, if we've experienced it, it tells you all the ways in which a new idea is not possible. It tells you all the ways in which there are some kind of inadequacies to undertaking such a goal. And then along the way, even if you have begun a new adventure, perfectionism slows it. It tells you you're not ready to go to the next step yet in your project.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
You're not enough. It's not enough. It's the wrong time. It's the wrong rhythm. You don't know enough yet. You don't have enough experience. It'll just cut through to the jugular,
Right.
Across the board. Essentially, there's there's no playing ground. There's no room for the playground to be in the playground. There's no room for being in your laboratory or being in a process. And ultimately, you watch it because it preys on results rather than that you just get to experiment. We virtually have not worked together before like this, so we just went for it anyway. We were inspired and thought, well, let's try it. We're willing to make a fool of ourselves and experiment. And perfectionism doesn't allow for that at all. I mean, you just better be top-notch.
So Ulla, artist and creativity coach, regarding perfectionism, what is in your toolbox?
Well, Mr. Douglas, among my hybrid tools are awareness is half the battle right there. You'll know immediately because it'll be something that keeps you from going forward. And hey, we are all about creativity and motion. Number 2, big point, especially in our culture, be willing to make a fool of yourself. And number 3 is just be very cognizant about if you're stopping yourself as a way of self-sabotage. Thanks for being with us.